All right? The weak nation. Greece, weak nation. Okay? Strong nation of the EU. Germany. Okay? And break them to pieces. So Yahushua is coming to break these kingdoms into pieces. Alright? Rome was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces. So it was completely broken to pieces. This is referring to the kingdoms, right? And became, okay, like the chaff of the summer flushing floors. The chaff is the residue. So the kingdoms became as what? Residue. All right? And the wind carried them away, but no place was found for them. So all these kingdoms, they're going to be a thing of the past. All right? All of these ancient kingdoms, they're going to be a thing of the past, because America follows the same customs. That's why America's known as what? Egypt, Sodom, Assyria, Nineveh, Chaldea. America's known as all these names. Okay? Why? Because it follows the same custom. Alright? And the wind carried them away. The stone that smote the image, so that stone was Yahushua. Okay? That smote that image. The image of what? The kingdoms. So it's going to be him that takes down these kingdoms. Alright? Became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. That mountain represents what? The rulership, the government of Yahushua, beginning with Yahushua. And we're going to be what? Joint heirs with him. Right? Let's go to Isaiah. See if I can find it. You know what? How bad? No, baby, listen. There's so many scriptures on my mind. So much. Let's go to Isaiah 9. I think it's 8 or 9. Isaiah 9 and 6. Start at 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. It says every single battle. Okay? Every single battle. Ancient techniques. Garments rolled in blood. Okay? It'd be pure bloodshed. Be up close and personal with swords. But this one's going to be different. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. This is going to be with what? Burning and fuel of fire, which is going to come through what? Their missiles. Okay? This is what? Got fuel inside of them. Alright? For unto us a child is born. We're going into the governmental hierarchy, which begins with Yahushua. Okay? For unto us a child is born, and a son is given, Right? And the government shall be upon his shoulder. Whose shoulder? Yahushua shoulder. He's going to be what? The ruling authority. And his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Power, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Going back to who? Solomon. Solomon was what? Known as what? Silo. What does Solomon mean? Peace. See, Yahushua, when he set up his government, there's going to be nothing but what? Peace. Tranquility. But Yahushua is coming with what? When he comes, he's not coming with peace. Scriptures tell you that. Okay? Let's go to Matthews. This is Matthews 10 and 34. Think not, I am come to send peace on earth. So when Yahushua comes, he ain't coming to send peace. The one you ignorantly call Jesus, he's coming with what? Wrath. He ain't coming all peaceful, handing out tulips and daisies, singing we are the world. No. He ain't coming in that spirit. He's coming in what? War. Okay. Yahushua's coming in what? A vengeful spirit. Okay. To avenge his elect. Okay. Those that cry out night and day. And that's spiritual as well, because as I was saying peace, you had this hippie looking guy with his hippie looking Volkswagen with his hippie looking hat. Okay. See, when you're saying things, Yahushua will show you particular instances. Okay. So yeah, he's coming with wrath. Okay. Anger. To display his fury. Remember what they done to Yahushua. You can't forget what the wicked of our people done to Yahushua. Alright? Remember they spat at him, they kicked him, they punched him. So what do you think Yahushua's coming back with? He's coming back with wrath. You know? See, the Christians, they're not going to teach you this. The Christians, they're not going to show you this. God's angry. That's why it says in Acts, write ye upon me. No, not in Acts, that's in Zephaniah. But in Acts he says, sit down at my right hand until I make thy enemies a footstool. Right? So the heavenly Yahushua, he's on the right hand side. Okay? Waiting patiently. Angry. So we get angry, but Yahushua, can you imagine how more angry he is? Having to see all this wickedness go on. Yahushua is even more angry. We're not angry enough. I could be angrier. Right? So anyways, let's go back to... Oh, hold on a minute. Where was the pen? Where was the pen? Where was the pen? Psalms 75. Remember, the Lord Yahushua, he sets up a judge and he puts down a judge. Okay? Because the Yahushua, he's the ultimate judge. There can only be one king. Okay? There can only be one king on the throne. There can't be many. There can only be one. And that king is Yahushua. Alright? That's why we call him King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Only one king that's going to reign. And that is Yahushua. So we're back on Psalm 75 and 8. Page is ripping out. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup. Okay, and this is spiritual, because when I was reading this, I linked this up with another precept today. So it says there is a cup. And what do you do with a cup? You drink out of that cup. That's what you do. All right? And the wine is red. So it says it. The wine is red. Okay? And you say, talking about the philosophy, that's not talking about the philosophies. Okay? This is referring to what? We're going to go into it. And it is full of mixture. And he poureth out the same. And that is what? The wrath of Yahweh Abishai. That these nations are going to drink. And they're going to swallow it down. And we can back this up. But all the dregs is the bottom of the cup. The bottom of the cup, that's the dregs that the nations are going to drink. Right? Whereof all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. Now let's go to Revelation 14. Revelation 14 and 10. Start at 8. And there follows another angel. Alright? Saying Babylon is fallen, is fallen. And we know Babylon is referring to the landmass of America. And that place is going to fall. Okay, and it's falling day by day. Alright? That great city, because she made all nations drunk with the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Now that's referring to the philosophers. Okay. And it's got, there's another wine as well. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship, that was the wrong one. If any man worship the beast and his image, okay, what's the image? His way of life. If you submit to this man's system, his way of things, okay, that's bowing down to his image. Alright? Excuse me. And receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. And what's that mark? The charagma, the imprint, the incision. Alright? Well, that's what that mark is. It's if any man receive it, that mark, here's the punishment. In his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High. That's that wine that is poured out, the dregs, that wrath. So if any man worships a woman or child, takes that, what? They go and drink of that wrath, of the wine of the wrath of the Most High. And again, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. See how these precepts link up? It says, in the cup of his indignation. So you go and drink that down. Alright? 444, Yahweh Shimmy out Brakatah. You go and drink that wrath down. You go swallow it down. Okay? Don't take that chip. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. So you're going to get burnt up with that fire and brimstone. And that same fire and brimstone, with that same fire and brimstone that was in Sodom and Gomorrah, is in the same fire and brimstone. Right? And Yahweh's spirit is going to be in them missile. It's going to burn everything up. Everything in that land of America, it's going to burn it up. America is going to be a thing of the past. There ain't going to be no more America. America's going to get wiped off the map. Alright? Utterly. Right? And the smoke of their torment Okay? But I'm moving too fast in the presence of the holy angels. So you're going to get burnt up in the presence of the holy angels. I don't want that. No way do I want that. That's why through the fear and the terror of the Lord, we persuade men. Okay? So you're going to get people, they're going to get burnt up beyond recognition. And the presence of the Lamb. Who's the Lamb? Yahushua. This is what's going to happen. Those that have taken the beast, the mark of the beast, the submitted, they're going to get burnt up with fire. That nuclear fire. Yeah, there's going to be a barbecue in America. All those that took that chip, okay, they're going to get burnt up beyond recognition. Verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. The smoke of whose torment? Babylon, Americas. It says forever and ever. Okay? And they have no rest, day nor night. So it says no rest. The people are going to be like what? Cyborgs. Okay? Or worship the beast and his image. Because you're going to be controlled. All your movements, everything you do is going to be controlled on that one database. All the movements, everything you think. You're going to be like an automated robot, like a cyborg. That's what Esau, that's what the elites want to turn you into. So you can't think for yourself. That's the agenda of the global elites. Okay,